Ciao Juventini of the world.
Look at that, he's singing better than me. Say it again.
Ciao Juventini of the world.
Fantastic. I'm back home, back in Belgium, ready to share again Juventinità. You saw it, I started the video with two different clips. The first one is one that I really particularly like because it was not Beppe, it was not me today to say welcome, but one of you. Because it's one of the subscribers of GJustjuve that I met in front of the stadium. We made that short clip, was just beautiful. Him saying Ciao Juventini of the world. That's the best way to start today's video. Guys, I will come back on the love that I received, seriously. And you gave me so much energy, so much boost. Like, for example, the shirt Paolo Dybala number 10. It's a signed shirt. Also, that one has a special story that probably I will start again, maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after, explaining you these stories. That's the most beautiful experience. And then, of course, you have that second clip of Di Gregorio in the pre-warm-up with the Curva Sud atmosphere and Beppe actually at the sideline of the field, trying, and thanks to OneFootball, but trying to bring you so close possible to let you feel what I was feeling with exclusive images that you will never see anywhere else. That was just epic. And it's also, of course, a sneak peek. Follow the channel, put that notification ring on because there will be a vlog in the videos of the coming days. There will always be some exclusive images, even if we will focus on Stuttgart, on Inter. Well, I will bring you this. So pay attention also on other social media like Instagram and so on. We will speak about Stuttgart, we will speak about Inter, we will speak about Serie A. We'll come back on what the other teams did. But first of all, I'm asking you seriously, to put a maximum of like, to continue to subscribe and to comment. Why am I asking that? It costs you zero and it's helping me because if I was able to do this kind of experience, it is thanks to you. Thanks to OneFootball, but especially thanks to you. And who knows, maybe more the channel grows, more we have these interactions, these views, well, maybe we can do even better things in the future, but it's just you that are deciding what we can do with the channel. Anyway, we start now. Again, Ciao Juventini of the world. My name is Giuseppe. Welcome back on the channel. 3 crazy weeks and Juventus, they did the job. They started how we had to start. Means beating the team that was after the international break, Lazio. With a lot of players that were absent, we did the job. A lot of people were fearing. When I was speaking around the stadium before the game with a lot of people, and same, I had the same feeling, not a lot of people were confident because of the form of Lazio, because of our players that were missing, because of the starting lineups that some people were not 100% confident about. We did the job. 1-0. Tomorrow we play again. Today there will be the press conference of Thiago Motta with a player. Not sure if it will be Cambiaso because he was there last time. And then we have that big game against Inter. So allow me to come back a bit about what happened in Serie A. Gazzetta dello Sport is giving a big front page to Lautaro, to Inter. Oro Lautaro, which means golden Lautaro. Look, yesterday I watched the game. I wanted to go live after the game, especially if Roma won. They didn't because Inter won 1-0, but I fell asleep at the 70th minute. Not a fantastic Inter, but they were stronger than Roma. They deserved, even if that goal that is beautiful from Lautaro, it comes from a gift to Roma. What a pity. What a real pity, because it was really blocked in the first half with a 0-0. I don't like to call it good news because it's never good news when people are getting injured. But in a way, and it is what it is, yesterday in the first half, 2 obliged change by Inzaghi, Çalhanoğlu first, and then Acerbi, that are high risk of missing the game of Champions League and maybe even the game of Juve. So we will monitor that because, of course, it's important to know who we will play against, especially if we are speaking about Inter, that is there on top of the ranking on position number 2. We need to pay attention. A corto muso, a short snout. Not only Inter, that's the title actually of Corriere dello Sport, but I want to say it's not only Inter, but all the teams of Serie A, the big teams that did the job, because all of them did what they had to do after international break, which means winning. The first 6 teams of Serie A, they won. Napoli, Inter, Juve, Milan, Fiorentina, and Atalanta all won. And the first 4 teams of the ranking, they won with 1-0. Napoli, Milan, Inter, and Juve. They all won with 1-0. So the minimal result for probably a maximum effort because you had really to work really hard on it. Juventus still unbeaten in Serie A. Juventus also did the job of coming back and winning in their stadium, which was extremely important. It was not the most beautiful performance, was not the most beautiful win. For me, yes, it was. But in general, it was not the most beautiful win, but we had to do like we did. Now, of course, I try to inform myself also today about what are they speaking, what are they telling about our beloved Juventus. And I see that the anti-Juve world is only speaking about one thing. La gomitata di Douglas Luiz. The punch of Douglas Luiz. Fury Lazio. Guys, what are we speaking about? Fury Lazio. What are they complaining about? The sporting director Fabiani, yeah, but this was a violent conduct. He should have gone to VAR with a red card. Guys, I was there at 1.5 meters, 2 meters maximum from where it happened. Seriously, I watched it with my eyes. Of course, there is that, it's not a punch, it's kind of hard push, let's say, from Douglas Luiz. You have that fraction of a second where you see that Patrick is understanding and then over exaggerating what happened. Of course, it hurts. I saw it. Red card. I don't know. What are they complaining about? Of course, it was the game that was not the most beautiful one, especially in the first 24, 25 first minutes. Red card that is changing in the game. You can see it on the momentum. Juventus, they dominated the entire game. With 11, with 10, they dominated the entire game. Even in the beginning, where the game was a bit more balanced, it's not that Lazio was dangerous. Like, look at the momentum. They were not. So what are they complaining about? Can we move on? Juventus, they deserve to win. We had to do better, of course. We can do better, but we deserve to win. You can see it in Gazzetta dello Sport. Difesa blindata. We have a defense that is a bunker at the moment. Not only because we conceded only 1 goal in Serie A this season. Never happened in the first 8 games of Serie A where a team only conceded 1 goal. But on top of that, we don't concede shots on targets. I believe, if I can be wrong, but it's 12 shots on target since the beginning of Serie A, which is totally crazy. A lot of ball possession. Last time also 69%, of course, against a 10-man Lazio. This Juventus, at the moment in Serie A, is not losing. And that's a really beautiful job from Thiago Motta and guys. So if they want to complain Lazio, they can complain about the fact that they were not dangerous, not about that potential red card, which, guys, can we move on? On the other side, yes, we spoke about the good things of Juve. Motta said it. Good Juve, beautiful. When we are patient, it is rewarded. On the other side, we need to do better. We have to improve. And I totally agree with that, especially after watching again the game. Juventus needs to improve on a lot of things, because if you have that many ball possession and you're not able to find the spaces, you're not able to go on target, because we went only 3 times on target. Hey, that's not enough. That's not enough with these low blocks teams. Will probably be a different story tomorrow in Stuttgart. No, in Allianz Stadium against Stuttgart. But that's something that we have to work on. It's something that we are already speaking about. Luckily, we won with an own goal. Deserved to win according to me, but luckily we did that. But we need to do better, and the team knows about it. Thiago Motta knows about it. Will it be Pogba that will be able to give us that creativity? No. We already said it on the channel, the paper said it on the journals, but yesterday or Saturday also confirmed by Giuntoli that said we are complete. We made other plans, ideas, we had other investments. Pogba was fantastic, but guys, we will find a solution with Paul. So forget about Paul Pogba. I think it's one of the last times that we speak about Paul Pogba being a player of 24-25 Juve, or at least from this Juve. Will it be Douglas Luiz? Well, maybe in the future. At the moment, not yet. He played the 90 minutes with injury time. So I think it was 97 if we're looking at the first and the second half extra minutes. Look, I watched him. And I can say that I saw improvements. I see the touch of class. You see that it's a different level player when we are really speaking about class, about creativity, about technique. He has that touch of ball that is really magical. When you're watching him really, really close to you, you see it. But of course, it's still a bit slow. He's doing that extra touch that not always is necessary. You see that he's still a bit lost trying to find his position on the field. So things that needs to improve. But I have to admit that he's looking for it. He's trying really hard. I saw him really close to me. I saw his facial expression after missing twice, I believe, these headers really close to the goal. There is one image that I'm also doing a sneak peek of spoiler of what I want to show you, but it's that Dusan Vlahovic that is going towards him and he's taking him up. He's saying, come on, up, Douglas Luiz, die up, because we need to win that game. We need to do better. You need to do better. We can do better all together. And after that, he's actually asking to the supporters, dai ragazzi, up. I think that in this moment, also for what happened in a private way, you know about it, his house was getting robbed as we were playing football. I think that at the moment, it's the moment to continue to give trust to Douglas Luiz. Are we expecting more? Absolutely yes. and then I was able to watch Adzic. You know, I was joking last time. I said, you know, he's waiting for me. He's waiting for me to make his official debut. I saw him before the game. You know, when the players are arriving from that stair. I saw him before the game. I saw him entering the game. I saw him next to me, really, trying also with a shot on target. Applauses for Vasilje Adzic. Applauses for him. It's the last diamond of Juve. This is what Gazzetta dello Sport was saying. He said it is a dream. His family, when they saw him, they were crying of joy because, of course, you know, when you have the son that is starting, it's always beautiful. Nice guy, but more than a nice guy, I want to say also a guy that I really appreciate, but a talented guy, a guy that can make the difference. Is beautiful. Look at his first seconds on the field. So now, of course, the question, how much do you believe in Adzic being maybe that guy that we need? I think that he can do really well if we don't give him too much pressure. It's not the only young guy that is starting with Thiago Motta. It's already our 6th player born after 2002. Vasilje Adzic is only the last one, but we saw, of course, Kenan Yildiz, we saw Savona, Bangola, Rui, Angele, Savona. So a lot of players that are also started yesterday. I was on Saturday. I always say yesterday, but I was also able to see Savona in front of me. I watched Bangola, Rui that were there. They didn't play, but I saw them also really close, really beautiful. The good news for Stuttgart that we will try to focus on in the afternoon and from tomorrow, because tomorrow we play with a watch along from home. Conceição is back. Perin is back. McKennie is hoping. He's hoping to be there. And then Koopmeiners, it will be difficult. It will be tough to see Koopmeiners because it's still hurting. For more information, follow the channel because we come back more focused video about the Champions League game, especially after the words of Thiago Motta today in press conference. I hope you enjoyed that video. Put a maximum of like. Don't forget to subscribe. And again, I didn't say welcome or hello or ciao Juventini over the world. I will also not end the channel because it's again our by you guys that are ending today's video.
Forza Juve.
Forza Juve.